in some, considering how long you want to talk long term, you could say that the pound is in a downtrend. Okay, but we're not going to look back that far. We're just looking back a few years. We see that the overall trend is up. Now we go down, look at the last couple of years here. Same thing, you can see low and then the high. So the trend is up. So we've got a basic idea of the direction of the trend. But we also want to take a look at some of the trend lines themselves. Okay, and by that I mean lining up these lows here. And what I've done is I put the line here and then I made it touch this low here. And you can see that the market came right down and touched this line. And then, of course, as you know, I like to then clone that line and peg it on the top. And you can see that the market is forming an overall uptrend line inside of the channel. Okay, from here, this is when we want to go down to the daily bar. Okay, I almost lost where I was. My charts kept crashing on me due to an experimental script I've got here. So let me get this set up. Okay, there we go. All right. So once we've established the weekly trend, we can do the same thing with the daily trend, meaning we can go back and look and see if there are any big pushes outside of the line. If we've done this correctly, there really shouldn't be. But we can also get a better idea of what has happened recently. And one of the things that you can really do to get a handle on what has happened in the marketplace is to connect the dots. And I'm going to connect the dots right here just to show you what I mean. Now, if you look at this line, okay, this line indicates that from the high in April to the trading right at this moment, the market has gone exactly nowhere. But you can see that it's gone up and down, right? So this is what most people would call volatility, where the net effect from here to here is really zero. But you can see that the market has made some really wild swings in between. Now you can also go further back and you can see that from here to here, the line isn't all that steep. I mean, look at the difference between this line and this line. Okay, big difference. So we can get a general idea. And I'm just looking at the slopes of the lines and just getting a general feel for what's been going on. So the market's been moving up, but in most recent months, really the net effect is a zero. Okay, the market has not made a higher high. I'm struggling a little bit here because I'm trying to make this relatively quick. Okay. So the way I file this away is that there's no push in the marketplace. Okay, the marketplace doesn't have an active force pushing behind it. So what that means is I need to be aware of what? Whipsaw kind of trading. Okay, because again there's nobody pushing the market. Okay, remember we talked about on the earlier Q&A today that we've got to have people pushing the market in order to get into profits here. And in the last few months, there just hasn't been a whole lot of that pushing going on. Okay, so that's the daily. Let me get back to my question here. So now we're starting to get a game plan. Okay, we're looking out for whipsaw trading. We can see that since the high in April, the market is trading almost to the penny to that price. So we've got to stay aware of that. Let me move this dotted line. I mean, you can see that. Look at, almost to the penny is sitting there.